Your question must this: are you really sure that Saturday is the Sabbath day and is the real Sabbath? First, number 1, let us ask the dictionary, encyclopedia, Wikipedia, etc. Most of the definition of seventh day is Saturday, and Saturday is the seventh day, and seventh day is Sabbath, and Sabbath is seventh day of the week. Remember, Satan changed time in the law. Daniel 7:25 says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands until the time and times and the dividing of time." Kanyang babaguhin ang kautusan ng Diyos. He will change the law, lalo na ang panahon. Ano yung panahon na tumutukoy doon sa kautusan? Walang iba, kundi ang araw. Ano yung araw na yon? Ang Sabat. Ano yung Sabat na tinutukoy? Ang seventh day. Kaya nagbago ngayon sa kaisipan ng mga tao. Remember that definitions dictionary comes from the intellect of men. A man-made. We must rely biblically. Dictionary told us that seventh day is the Sabbath and the Saturday. Second, let us look at in the Bible. Sabbath is the seventh day of the week because the Bible said, John 19 verse 42, "There lay they Jesus therefore because of the Jews' preparation day, for the sepulchre was nigh at hand." And what is that Jews' preparation day? That they went to sepulchre. That preparation day is the day when Jesus died. What is that day? Let us see first the next verse, Matthew 27:62. It says here, "Now the next day that followed the day of the preparation, the chief priests and Pharisees came together unto Pilate." What is that? What is the day after preparation day? In preparation day, Jesus Christ died. So after preparation day, Jesus was in the grave. So what is after preparation day? What is the day after the preparation day? Luke 23 verses 54 to 56 to Luke 24 verse 1 can prove what is that day. Says here in Tagalog first, "At nooy araw ng paghahanda at nalalapit na ang Sabat." Ibig sabihin, ang araw ng paghahanda ay susundan ng araw ng Sabat. At ang mga babae ay nagsisama sa kanya mula sa Galilea ay nagsisunod at tinignan ang libingan at kung paano ang pagkalagay ng kanyang bangkay. At sila'y nagsiuwi at nagaghanda ng mga pabango at mga engkwento at ng araw ng Sabat sila'y nagpapahinga ayon sa utos. Yun yung araw ng pagkatapos ng araw ng paghahanda, ang Sabat. Sila'y nagpahinga ayon sa utos. Sinundan ito ng verse sa Luke 24:1 na pagkatapos ay ang unang araw. Ito yung araw na kung saan nagbangong muli ang ating Panginoon. So, ang kasunod ng Sabat ay walang iba kundi ang unang araw. In English naman ay sinasabi rito, "And that day was the preparation day and the Sabbath drew on." Meaning, after preparation day is Sabbath. And they rested Sabbath according to the commandment. And what commandment they are referring? Of course, no other than 10 commandments. Then after Sabbath, according to Luke 24:1, is the first day, in which the day Jesus Christ is risen. And what is the day Christ is risen? No other than Sunday. So meaning to say, Sabbath is between Friday and Sunday. So seventh day is followed by a first day. Sets in Matthew 28 verse 1, "In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day." So Sabbath, after Sabbath, is the first day of the week, in which the day Jesus Christ is risen. It says here in Mark 16 verses 1 and 2, and when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene, and in verse 2, and very early in the morning, the first day of the week. So after Sabbath again is the first day of the week, in which in verse 6, Jesus Christ is risen. Luke 24:1 says, the first day of the week, very early in the morning, Jesus Christ is risen. At the first day of the week, Jesus Christ is risen. Also in John 20, at first day of the week, Jesus Christ is risen. First day of the week o unang araw ng isang linggo is called by the Catholic Easter Sunday o araw ng pagkabuhay, every mahal na araw. The whole world called this Easter Sunday, the first day. At Thursday, they called it Maundy Thursday, then Good Friday, then Sabado de Gloria, then Easter Sunday. This worldly occasion proved that Sabbath is the seventh day and is between Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Sabbath is between Friday and Sunday. Only the Bible will tell us 100% truth and not a lie. It is proven that Sabbath is the seventh day and the Saturday between Friday and Sunday is the first day. Third, let us look at the calendar. First, look at the first column, the second column, the third column, the fourth column, the sixth column, and finally the seventh column. And what is that? Some other new calendar of these days, Sunday is placed on the seventh column, is somewhat to deceive us. We will not base according to dates. We will base according to column. The first column is the first day. The second column is the second day. The third column is the third day. The fourth column is the fourth day. The fifth column is the fifth day. The sixth column is the sixth day. And seventh column, no other than, is the seventh day. The calendar will prove not according to their dates, kundi according to their columns. This is the whole world calendar. I asked someone, what is the first day? And they said, Monday. And I said, why? Because it is the first day of school, office, etc. And I say, look at the calendar, and it will prove what is the seventh day. And the answer, Saturday. First, the dictionary proof. Second, the Bible. Third, the calendar. And what is the fourth? Fourth, ask the whole world. The whole world will prove that Sabbath is the seventh day, and the word Sabbath remain according to their languages, more or less 140 languages, proves the seventh day Sabbath. Listen.
Please find below many ways to say Sabbath in different languages. This is the translation of the word Sabbath to over 80 other languages. Saying Sabbath in European languages: Albanian Eshtun, Basque Sabbath, Belarusian, Bosnian Subota, Bulgarian, Catalan Sabte, Croatian Subota, Czech Sabbat, Danish Sabbat, Dutch Sabbat, Estonian Hingamisbave, Finnish Sapati, French Sabbat, Galician Domingo, German Sabbat, Greek Sigma Beta Beta Alpha Tau Omicron, Sabbado, Hungarian Zombat, Icelandic Kabildartagor, Irish Sabbath, Latvian Sabbats, Lithuanian Sabbato, Macedonian, Maltese Sabbath, Norwegian Sabbath, Polish Sabbat, Portuguese Sabbato, Romanian Sabbat, Russian Subota, Serbian Subota, Slovak Sabbat, Slovenian Sabbath, Spanish Sabbato, Swedish Sabbath, Ukrainian Subota, Welsh Sabbath, Yiddish. Saying Sabbath in Asian languages. Language ways to say Sabbath: Armenian Sabbath, Azerbaijani Sabbath, Bengali, Chinese simplified Angshiri, Chinese traditional Angshiri, Georgian Sabbath, Gujarati, Hindi, Hmong Nub Cave, Japanese, Kannada, Kazakh Sabbath, Khmer, Korean, and Sigil, Lao, Malayalam, Marathi, Mongolian, Myanmar Burmese, Nepali, Sinhala, Tajik, Tamil, Telugu, Thai, Turkish Yahudalur Chimardasi Gunu, Urdu, Uzbek Shabbat, Vietnamese Gay Sabbat, saying Sabbath in Middle Eastern languages. Language ways to say Sabbath. Arabic, Yom al-Sabt, Hebrew, Persian, saying Sabbath in African languages. Language ways to say Sabbath. Afrikaans Sabbath, Chichewa Sabata, Hausa Sabar, Igbo Sabbath, Sesotho Sabbatha, Somali Sabtida, Swahili Sabato, Yorubazami, Zulu Sabbatha, saying Sabbath in Austronesian languages. Language ways to say Sabbath. Cebuano Adlan Naig Papahule, Filipino Araing Pamamahinga, Indonesian Sabat, Javanese Sabat, Malagasy Sabata, Malay Sabat, Maori Hapati, saying Sabbath in other foreign languages. Language ways to say Sabbath. Esperanto Sabato, Haitian Creolejo Repo, Latin Sabato, dictionary entries near Sabbath, Rwanda, Rwandan, Rai, Sabbath, Sabbatical, Satical, Saber, Sable.
So, did you hear that? Saturday is Sabbath from different languages. 140 languages can prove that the seventh day is the Sabbath, and in English is Saturday. Fifth, number 5, you may ask a Jew. In Jerusalem country, you may ask some Jews, or a friend there, or a friend that had been from Jerusalem. They will tell you that seventh day is the Sabbath, and Sabbath is the seventh day, and which is now called Saturday. Number 6, ask any religion, priests, ministers, pastors, especially Seventh-day Adventists. And finally, number 7, ask God. Ask God in prayer. He first named the seventh day the Sabbath, and the rest is just the first day, the second day, the third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, Sabbath, and then again the next day is the first day again, and second day, and so on up to seventh day. Name first the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, third day, 6 days Shabbat. The Shabbat only has the name in that day. In Hebrew is Yom Rishon, Yom Shani, Yom Shishi, Yom Revi, Yom Shemishi, Yom Shishi, Yom Shabbat. Yom stands for day.